Hello and welcome to another Webcam Wednesday, which are the one-take webcam videos that I do on Wednesdays due to lack of time. This is going to be a bit repetitive, I'm afraid, because I'm going to talk about why I'm not my brain. It's a common claim among philosophers that I am my brain, i.e. the person talking is their brain. And this is basically a form of physicalism, I think. So the idea is that consciousness is a phenomenon generated by the physical brain. I'm not going to challenge physicalism here. I have my own opinions about that, but that's not what I have a problem with in this claim. What I have a problem with is that there are two other things going on which I think this ignores. One is that I am not my brain because my brain isn't all there is to my consciousness. I have a blood-brain barrier, obviously, and that is to some extent a boundary, protected boundary around the tissue of my brain, which prevents various substances from getting in and interfering with the processes going on within it. But where does the brain end? I mean, firstly, the blood-brain barrier doesn't work that well anyway. Actually, it does let a lot of things through that it shouldn't. But in any case, is it a part of your brain that's responsible for consciousness? So you're not your brain, you are some other part. Does it end at the medulla? Why does it end at the medulla? What's so special about the neurons in here that doesn't apply to neurons in other parts of your body? Why is it that neurotransmitters that occur in your brain and involve communication between different cells suddenly become irrelevant in the rest of your body and don't become part of your consciousness? What about adrenaline? Adrenaline is a neurotransmitter in the nervous system, but it's also a hormone, and there are other examples of that. What makes them so special if they're out of that? Also, action potentials and so forth occur in other cells as well, in epithelial cells, for example, in muscle cells, and elsewhere. So why draw a line around the brain? It seems to me that that is a form of dualism. Then there's the enteric nervous system as well, just to mention that too. There's the stuff going on in your bowels and so forth and the rest of your digestive system, which is an expression of your emotion and other things. So I don't really think that there is a line around the brain that makes me my brain, and my endocrine system in particular influences my mental state, and I mean mental state in the sense of consciousness, not just my state of emotional detachment or involvement or being high or being low. So I can't see it that way. But there's another issue as well, which is the issue that you interact with the rest of the world, mainly your social world, but also the universe in general, the physical world. And those interactions also make you who you are. I always posit the thought experiment of Sleep Over Sweet, my daughter, having my life support machine turned off, where that is the death of her father. My identity, this is not directly connected to the mind, is that I am her father, and that's the person I am, even though I'm brain dead in that situation. And so we participate socially, and that's also significant. And I think that the idea that I am my brain ignores that. So, as I say, this is not really a point about physicalism so much as I think that the supervenient space, for example, if you want to be anomalously monist about it, sorry if I've left you behind. It was a MA thesis of mine. It's something that I can't really detach myself from. The supervenient space is larger than just the brain and may in fact include, in a sense, the whole social universe, and perhaps the whole body, or at least the whole body. It doesn't end at your skin. And obviously I'm thinking about this a lot because of recent suspicions that I now have about my brain. So if you like this video, please rate, comment, share and subscribe. If you dislike it, please tell me why, so I can improve. And remember, obviously this is a webcam video, so it's not going to be very good. And I'll see you tomorrow.